Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today new update has arrived recently and I'm pretty stoked about it. It seems like a lot of people have making decks already, so yeah, I haven't know much about anything, so let's hop in. I just know there's an update. Alright, so oh, what is this? What the heck? Ooh, what the? Okay, we have Gen 2 going on. Oh, that's sick. We have Oho and Lugia. Oh, shoot. Okay, so this is pretty huge right here. Crap, this is not what I expected, actually. Um, let's open one of them. There's a lot going on. Well, yeah, I can't really, like, catch up with, like, Pokemon Pocket lately. Alright, first off, we have Girafarig. That's actually the first Girafarig card. Psybeam, your opponent's active Pokemon is not confused. Alright, pretty basic. It's a big basic, and pretty interesting art. Interesting. Looks like pastel colored. Yeah, pretty much. Abby it's just a basic kind of 40 damage attack. But this time Amy Palm has 100 HP, so I don't know. They have some sort of bulk use. I doubt it. Houndoom, ooh, we got a dark version of Houndoom. Slightly a better HP. Diving Swipe. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand. It's not bad. It does require free dark energy, so I don't know about that. Hoot. Insomnia. This Pokemon can't be sleep. That's not really all too useful, but okay. I guess. Oh, what? Okay, we got a new Eevee. A shiny off the bat. That's our first rare card of the day. Find a friend. Put a random card, random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Oh, that's beautiful. This is like already a new Eevee card, right? Never seen that one. Okay. Well, we haven't seen the original. We only seen the shiny. Off the bat. That's pretty fast. Alright. 161 cards in the set. Okay. Well then, well, I guess let's see what's going on. Oh. News. Oh, the reversions to the trade feature. Thank you for playing Pokemon TCG. Pockets. Trade tokens will be discontinued. You will no longer need to consume cards to obtain trade tokens in order to trade. Instead, Shine Dust will be required when trading and all that. Okay. For details on the amount of Shine Dust required for trading, please see about trade rules by tapping the question mark button at the top right part of the trade screen. Also, the cards on your wish list can now be shared in the game in-game when trading. You can add cards to your wish list in my cards. You can check a friend's wish list. Okay. Alright. So they actually finally revamped the training system. That's good. A lot of people are very stoked about that. Because Shine Dusts are very Shyness are very easy to get, so I'm pretty happy about that. Because trade tokens, there's no way to like get them easily. The only way is just for them to like give us trade tokens, I believe. I think your Nintendo account, okay. But yeah, that's alright. Okay, what's in Wonder Pick? Oh, this. Yeah, people have already dived deep already. That's a lot going. Oh, that's Cynical. Look at that. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's all on Gen 2, which I love. I love that it's surrounded by Gen 2. Gen 2 is like one of my favorite regions. I don't know what to get. I guess let's get the Cynical. I actually don't know what to get. Guess sure. Let's get that Cynical. Ah. Cherim. Same thing. Both colorless. Okay. Alright. Alright, I guess you already know the rule. I'm gonna open 10 packs for this expansion of the new update. Wisdom of Sea and Sky. A name that I could actually pronounce. Alright. I guess we do have tons of. Yeah, we have 1,648 hourglass, so I think. I guess we can open each. Let's open each. That sounds fair. We have 2 packs, so let's open each of them. 10 of them. Stay for Oho and Lugia. Alright, let's see. Rescue Scarf. If the Pokemon in this card is attached to knocked out by damage, to attack your opponent's Pokemon, put it into your hand instead of discarding it. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like similar to like a focus band for like the Neon set, the Neo set of like the retro format, kinda, but instead of like surviving off of like 10 HP, it just goes back to your hand, so it's kind of like a built-in scoop up in a way. Okay, it's interesting. Jinx, that's a very weird art of Jinx. Attract Smack. What would be cool if it's the opponent's not paralyzed. Pineco. Oh, that's a cute art actually. Oh, the trees are super detailed.
Nice.
Just a regular Pineco. Something. Very adorable Ducklet. Playing the paw. Oh, what? Oh, already? Okay. Alright. Oh, my main man. Phoenix Turbo. Take a fire, water, and lightning energy from your energy zone. Attach them to your bench basic Pokemon in any way you like. What? But that's kind of insane. What? From your energy zone, attach them to you. I'm clearly reading that right? I'm not going crazy. You can get all 3 of those energy and just attach it to your bench Pokemon. Oh, what? So this gets synergized with Lugia, the Lugia EX, because I saw like a teaser for it, right? Where you use all 3 of those energies because of the legendary birds. That's crazy. So some sort of ramp to like built for the Phoenix Turbo, and then you can power up Lugia or something. I don't know, or you can synergize with other Pokemon. This could pretty pop off like with any Pokemon actually. This can be pretty insane, especially with like dual type energy. Yeah, I do like the art on this. It's pretty insane. Swanna. Feathery Cyclone, move all energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. Okay, so it's like Passimian EX. If it's an evolution, not EX. Alright. You do have to get this attack off, but it's colorless, so I don't know, maybe if there is double colorless in the game, this can be pretty insane, so I don't know. It does have free retreat, so that's pretty nice. Ooh, Sunkern. 40 HP, that's pretty bad. I do like the art, it looks very nice and cute. But I don't like the HP on that. Another Girafarig. Darumaka, we got clay art version of it. This is the first card, Darumaka. I'm assuming. 70 HP, that's pretty nice. Zoomeril. 110 HP, thick fat. This Pokemon takes negative 30 damage from attacks. From fire or water Pokemon. It's pretty similar to Mamoswine from Space Time Smackdown. Actually, I believe there's only one Mamoswine at the moment, but you never know. Same thing here, but just with a stage 1 and not really the best attack right here, so it's like a mad card. Ducklet. Not an Ambipom. I realized that pose. That looks sick. That's a sick pose. Ooh, Croconaw. Oh, look at that. So goofy. The art's so goofy, but I love it. 90 HP. That's pretty nice. Teddiursa, Honey Snack. Heal 20 damage. Yeah, I just love the art on these. Like, I don't know if these are like the old art of like some of the cards, but if it's new, that's pretty nice. Again, I don't really know all like the expansion or like even like the latest ones using the art. This could be new. I don't know. I don't really know much, but you know, this could be new art or actually they came from other expansions, but you know, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you say it's actually from one of the sets or even like the latest release. Pupitar, Guard Press, alright. Takes negative 30 damage from any attack. Still Abomination Jinx. Sleepy Hoo-Hoot. Gliscor. Sharpfang. Again with double colors, this could pop off a little bit. Does have pretty cool looking art. Pretty menacing. Togepi. Charm. During your opponent's next turn. Alright. It takes 20 less damage. Okay. Nice. Oh, Stadler. Oh, I actually like the art style on this. This is similar to like Japanese block art. That's the vibe I'm getting. It's really cool. I always love like different art styles. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon 2 attached, this attack does 50 more damage. Alright. Enhanced Horn. It's a big basic, so it's similar to Skarmory in a way. And does the same thing as Skarmory, where you utilize Pokemon tools, but with like an extra energy requirements. So again, this is like a hinting kind of thing where double colorless or any like special energy might come into effect. I don't know, but this can pop off if there's like double colorless or something along those lines. Yeah, I could see this having some sort of play in the future. At the moment, I don't know particularly. I still think the Skarmory is still better, but yeah, it is dealing 70 damage. So, and 70 is like, that can knock out like tons of Pokemon, especially like evolution pre-stage of the basics. Yeah, 100%. Alright, Zubat. Sorry I'm talking too much because I'm just like trying to discuss if the car is valued, it's validated to be like competitive or anything, or actually have some sort of use, you know, just like filler cards, right? Alright, Venomous Fang. Auto Poison. Alright. I think the Zubat that we have just deals like 10 damage or like 20. I don't really remember. I don't really use Zubat too much, nor the Crobat lines. So I guess it's pretty useful. Yeah, that auto poison is pretty nice. It's just that the 50 HP can be underwhelming. So I'm not sure. Noctowl. Fly. Flip a coin of tails. This attack does nothing. Fast during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage from effects done to this Pokemon. Okay. Again, another like flipping coins kind of thing. Don't like the tails where it does nothing. Not even damage. Yeah, this Noctowl is not good just because of that. I'm not sure about that. It's pretty like very risky and luck based. Hoppip. Another adorable art where this Hoppip is just like flexing that has a berry. Well, no, this is like sad. Oh, I feel bad for them. But yeah, 50 HP, not like the best, but you know, it's average. Entei, oh, look at that art. Looks powerful, look at that. Ooh. Strong Flare, flip a coin of tails. Discard 2 random energy from this Pokemon. Okay, another like flipping coins kind of thing where you get a punishment. You're doing 110 damage and it's a big basic. Pretty big, so I guess you could use like Flareon, the Eevee Flareon, the regular one, where you can just like ramp up Entei. But even so, I think that's a stretch. You can use Moltres too, Moltres EX. Otherwise, I can't really think much right now. I feel like this one's kind of like a loose niche for the meta, so nothing really much to talk about besides the art. And this Earth Swing art is looking pretty nice. Okay, pretty ominous. Oh shoot! Did that by accident. It's good anyways. We do need like speed this up. Chansey. Scrunch, flip a coin of heads during your... Alright, just prevents damage. But that's really it. It's just like a stall card kind of thing. It's just sitting there just being adorable. Alright. I believe there's Blissey in it? Pretty sure it is. If not, that'd be questionable. Cargo. 120 HP. Spurt. Fire. One other Pokemon, either yours or your opponent's, is chosen at random 3 times. What? For each time Pokemon was chosen, do 50 damage to it. Oh, what the heck? That's kind of insane. Wait, I don't need. That's probably the most unique attack I ever heard. I never heard that. All right, so it's like it's like a risky kind of move. It's also affecting yours. And chosen at random. Okay. It does require 2 energy. 1 fire energy. And the other being anything. I don't know how's that going to be useful. Man, I don't know. It's like similar to Wugtrio, like the others, where you can just like randomly attack something, but it's only on your opponent's board, but not yours. So I don't know how I feel about that. It does require 2 energy though. It's just the fact that you're also sacrificing your own. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Mawile. This was actually not too bad. I mean, only 30 damage off 1 energy, so that's something. It's probably like one of the best Mawile cards by far. It's just like so basic. Okay. I don't know, at least Mawile gets a little bit of love. Alright. Delibird, oh, what? Yeah, I just love the art. I keep saying this, but I really just adore the art. Especially this Delibird art. Like that Delibird art has like meme potential right there. Look at his face. It's like the Pikachu meme with like, oh, like a surprised expression. But more like exaggerated. Stumbling Draw. Deals 10 damage and draw a card. Okay, similar to like Sigilith and others. Nothing too special. I guess the water type is pretty powerful still. Like you have like Manaphy, Palkia, others too, even like Primarina EX, they're pretty powerful. Spinarak. Another claymation one. Wow, that's cute. Pierce. Pharaoh. Peck Bugs. Deal 3 damage if your opponent's active Pokemon is a grass Pokemon. This attack does 40 more damage. Alright, that's pretty specific. It's like similar to Hawlucha, but it's dealing more damage. Plus, you have to evolve it. I don't know how that feels. That's pretty niche, but I feel like grass types are pretty prevalent because of like Buzzwole, Leafeon, EX, and maybe some others too that are probably in this expansion. So, I don't know. I feel like they're pretty meta, so maybe Pharaoh has some sort of use. It is 1 energy, so It could pop off pretty big. It just so happens to only affect grass type Pokemon, so you'll be doing like 70 damage, but that's pretty good for like off of like 1 energy, and it's also like a stage 2. I mean stage 1. So, because normally a stage 2 would have like some sort of effect similar to this, but you can just deal base damage to anything. Whereas this is like a stage 1, but it has to be specific type. Yeah, I don't know. But since grass types are pretty prevalent, I would say this can have some sort of use. Not all the time. I feel like it's going to be useless for the most part, but I don't know. Pretty niche, but I think I can make that work. Don't know. Might need to like play around with it a little bit. Ooh, Ariados. Oh, look at that shiny art. Is it in space or something? Oh no, it's not. It's like in some sort of field or mountain, somewhere. Just like electrical towers. I don't know what they're called. Bind down. During your opponent's next turn, the Fang Pokemon can't retreat. Alright. Sentret. Just laying on the grass. Chilling. Larvitar. It looks like it's struggling to push a rock or like trying to build a rock mountain. I don't know what to do. Looks like he needs help. Marshana. Dream Dance. Both active Pokemon are now asleep. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So you put your own Pokemon and your opponents to sleep. Okay. Interesting. Most likely Marshana is inactive, so. But I feel like it should have like the Insomnia ability, right? I feel like it should have like the Insomnia ability where it doesn't like get affected by sleep. I don't know. Unless that doesn't make any sense because it's always asleep. I don't know. But you don't really get any benefit if you're asleep. So in the end, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna pop off. Apon. Imitate. Draw cards until you have the same number of cards in your hand as your opponent. Okay, this is similar to Chatot, but if it can evolve. Alright. Ooh, Totodile. Totodile. Pretty stunning art. Always adorable. Clink. Alright. Ooh, Niran male. Okay. Shiny version. Pretty beautiful. And that was it. Okay, that was it. I feel like I explained for too long. The video is like 30 minutes long at this point. But yeah, I guess this is what happens when you're trying to explain every single card as human as possible. Okay, we have 1,535. I mean, well, I might as well, right? Might as well. I just need to speed it up a bit. Under 10 minutes, hopefully. Because I don't want this video to get too long. Oh, that's the original. Okay. Nice. Poliwhirl. Just playing with water. We're doing the Solaire pose. If you know, you know. Houndour. Again with the Japanese block art. Look at that. Looks sick. Whoever doing these art. Samayoshi Kizuki. Oh. Well, thanks to you. I'm actually very intrigued about this kind of art style. It looks sick. Kind of gives me like that retro kind of vibe. Feels nice. Oh, I remember this. I actually have the actual card to this. Remoraid. I forgot what kind of expansion for it. Ninetales. Ooh, that looks stunning. Look at that. Jeez. Scorching Breath. 120 damage during your next turn. This Pokemon can't attack. Of course. I mean, you can synergize with Blaine, so you can do like 150 damage if you're trying to push that up a notch. But yeah, that's going to be like... I mean, it does have one with tree cost, so you can just like go around it pretty easily, so it's not as like a headache compared to Aggro and Torterra, because their retreat cost is like humongous. Barely gonna retreat with them. Eat more. Roasting Heat. Heatmore's pissed off. If your opponent's active Pokemon is burned, this attack does 60 damage. Ooh, buddy. He real pissed right now. Look at that. He's making his opponent's charred to death. 90 damage. Yeah, I could see this popping up a little bit. It's a big basic. Bouffalant. Continuous headbutts. Flip a coin until you get Tails. Yep. Not so great. Lanturn EX. Oh, what? Lanturn EX? That's pretty exciting. Then again, we do have like a Lanturn Prime EX, so yeah, that's something. Flashing Signal. Flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Oh, okay. 80 damage, that's not bad for like, you know. Plus, either tails or heads, you're still getting some sort of effect. That's something. Unfortunately, Confuse is not like the best effect. They nerf Confuse a lot ever since retro formats, so yeah, it's pretty bad now. But still, I mean, it's something, I guess. If they replace Confuse with like... Actually, you know what? There's not really much effects besides like a sleep, but that makes 0 sense, so... I guess Confuse is the only thing. Yeah, honestly, make like some other effect, which I highly doubt. But it's something. I don't know. I feel like Tails should have been like you can deal like 20 extra damage or something. I don't know. Something along those lines. But yeah, this is like kind of similar to Alolan Raichu, where it requires only like Raichu is all colorless, but you know it's kind of like the same thing. I don't know. See how it goes. I do like the art on it. Fisher, just Fisher. Flip a coin, flip 3 coins for each heads. A water Pokemon is chosen at random for your discard pile and put it into your hand. Alright. Pretty useful, I think. Humongous, any HP. Again, I love the art, the flowers and everything. Nice. Pristine, magnificent. Raging Thunder. For 1 lightning energy, this attack also does 10 damage to 1 of your bench. Alright. Pretty standard. Pinsir. Pretty intimidating Pinsir, actually. Pretty pissed. It's like you're woken up from its like slumber. It's gonna fuck you up. Gillinsine, unfortunately, dealing 70 damage, so it's not really much. Especially like free energy. Cherubi. For Cherub? Man, I forgot. Infruitastic? Okay. If this Pokemon has a Pokemon to attach, this attacks used by this Pokemon cost 1 less grass energy. Oh, it's a Sweet Relay kind of. Okay, alright. If one of your Pokemon use Sweet Relay during your last turn, this attack does 20 more damage. Alright. Another new addition to the Sweet Relay kind of combo. Gotta love that. Wait, so that's mean you could just use it free, right? You can just use the attack free. Okay. Yama? Very pissed off, Yama. Oh, jeez. That's the first. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Squirt Bottle. Discard fire energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's pretty niche. Octillery. Oxazuka. If the defending Pokemon tries to use an attack, your opponent flip a coin. If tails, that attack doesn't happen. This effect lasts until the defending Pokemon leaves the active spots and doesn't stack. Okay, so it's like the same thing. I believe if it's heads, they can still get the attack through. Alright. Poliwag. Again, love the art. It's an actual like sewing plushie of Poliwag. Very nice. Politoed. Lordly Cheering. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, attacks used by your Pokemon that evolve from Poliwhirl do plus 40 damage from your to your opponent's Pokemon. Alright. Attacks used by your Pokemon that evolve from Poliwhirl do plus 40 damage to. Okay. It doesn't specify if it's like the whole game or just like one turn. But it says like as long as this Pokemon is on your bench, then you can deal like that 40 damage or something. Okay. And then Hyper Voice is like, you know, similar to Greninja, 60 damage. But that is, maybe it is trying to be Greninja or something, but you have to evolve first. We have Slowpoke. Shit, just skipped it. Sneasel. Love the art actually. He's giving a cheeky little smirk by the moon. Kind of reminds me of the Neo Genesis Sneasel, where it's like, I think it's also by the moon. I could be wrong. Barnacle or Binnacle, something along those lines. Dual Chop, flip 2 coins. You already know. 0, 30, 60. All right. They're both sleeping. Both sleepy boys. Well, the next time you flip any number of coins for the effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card after using this card on this turn, first coin flip will definitely be heads. Okay, Will. Alright. That is pretty nice, actually. That's pretty powerful. Didn't know Will has like some tricks up his sleeves. That's pretty powerful. Weavile. 50 HP and free retreat. Alright. Porygon. Just a Porygon in the lab. Give us some confused look. Kilo RF Vulpix. Narkio art. Oh, that's like a reference to the Abra art from the Rocket set. The Rocket format. Alright, Smeargle. Splatter Coding. Change the type of the random energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon to one of the following at random. Okay, so similar to Porygon Z. That's a big basic. Nice. Cyndaquil. Very adorable. Gramble. Looks proud, I guess. Well tackle. This Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. Again, I don't know how that's useful, but you know, anything's possible. Corphish. Poliwhirl. Still no Lugia. Or any like other EX. Besides Oho. Horsey. Deals 30 damage, alright. Scyther. Nice art. Kind of the bamboo with the. That's pretty nice art. But I feel like the old Apex Scyther is like way better than this one. Because at least that one has, I believe, 80 HP or like. Could be like the same. But I feel like it has 80 HP and deals 30 damage, so. Yeah, I feel like you're right, go with that one. Unless you prefer the art in that one. It's up to you. Corsola. There's a stack full of orange berries. Giving that Kirby face kind of look. Or maybe it's just me, it looks... Corsola kind of... Unless Corsola is just pink. I'm just like in that phase that... Oh, that kind of looks like Kirby a little bit. Alright, find a friend, put a random Pokemon for your deck. Alright. Bayleaf. Gorgeous art. Beautiful. Very happy Bayleaf. Barbarical. Oh. Now he's got bit too big. Fortunately, just dynamic chop and that's it. Chinchou. Alright. They really make Chinchou look very like big, but it's actually just small. The perspective on that. Love it. Remoraid. Fortress. Is this the first Fortress card? I think it is actually. I'm like losing track of these cards. There's like so many of them. 130 HP and then Shell Crash. Shell Crash. Just 80 damage. And that's it. Oh. Yeah, I would say the first opening is like better. Oh, I forgot. We did get EX, Lantern EX. So that's something. So we got 2 EX, 2 shinies. Alright, that's pretty. Yeah, I'll say that's pretty decent. Unless we got one of like the box covers. It's pretty nice. We collected 3,500 cards. Yay. Nice. Alright. That is the opening. That is the expansion. Man, I feel like my throat is getting dry for this Psychopedia talking, if you can call it that. But yeah, that is the new expansion. Let me know if you got in some good polls. Again, my polls are pretty decent. They're not like amazing or anything, but they're decent enough for me to be somewhat satisfied. At least I got Oho in the one of the openings, but yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. But yeah, let me know what you got, and do you really think this expansion is pretty good or anything? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.